Welcome to Russian News. We have a very alarming breakthrough for the people of Russia. Today, January 21st, Grigory Rasputin's body was found frozen on the Neva River of St. Petersburg, Russia. The so-called mad monk presumably died from hypothermia and water in his lungs. Rasputin wasn't just any man. He had risen from being a peasant from Siberia to being the royal family's confidant. He claimed to have mystical powers given to him by God, and this was not entirely a lie. Rumors say that way back on 1904, Alexis, who was heir to the throne of Russia, was cured completely from hemophilia by this holy man, when miraculously he was able to stop the bleeding and ease his pain. No wonder he then became the most powerful man of Russia. But many things have changed since Tsar Nicholas went to command the great Russian army and left Tsarina Alexandra and Grigory Rasputin to run the country. Let's see what the people have to say about that. We are in the streets of Russia looking for opinions of the citizens.
Hello.
Hi. What do you think about Grigory Rasputin?
Grigory Rasputin was a womanizer, a drug man. He spent all his nights on that pub. I saw him various times going off naked and drunk. It's presumably told that he used drugs. No wonder he was called a mad monk. I don't know how he made it to the royal family, but even the aristocrats hated him.
What do you think about Grigory Rasputin's death?
I think it was fair for someone like him, that his time has ended, and that reform was necessary to give the public confidence and restore the Russian state.
The Romanov family protects you. The Romanov family wants the best for you. The Romanov family keeps us together.
We are here with Tsarina Alexandra to ask her about how she feels about Rasputin's death.
Well, thank you for this interview, for giving me the chance of sharing my feelings with you. Well, Rasputin for me was more than a holy man. He was my confidant, he was my loyal and real friend. Not only because he cured my son Alexander from a horrible accident that we thought that he was about to die. When my son Alexander was in his last breaths, Rasputin came to save him. I thought that I was going with Alexander because I am sure that without my son, I couldn't be here until now. But because of Rasputin, my life started having sense. My son recovered, all my family started feeling love and union, and we started to believe in God again, something that we were losing in the day Alexander was doing really bad. Because of Rasputin, my humor started being better. Also, I started feeling love. He also made me feel like I was safe. He was my real friend. He always take care of me. He was my confidant. And really, when I think about Rasputin, I can't stop smiling because he gave me some of the best years, months. He gave me the best relationship a woman wants to have. I'm really, really sad. Like, the whole Russia is happy that Rasputin is dead, but for me, it's a devastating news because I lose my friend, I lose someone really important in the world, and I am sure that he's resting in peace with God because that is what he most deserves. Thank you.
Yeah, doctor, could you please describe your relationship with the royal family?
Back in those times, I was friends with the royal family, especially with Tsar Alexander, the heir to the throne. Alexander was very sick. I was a witness of how Rasputin magically cured their son from hemophilia. He was able to stop his bleeding and his son's illness and to ease his pain. It was really a miracle because I have never seen something like that. And that's how Rasputin was close to the family, and they restored peace, and I want and everything was back to normal.
Doctor, do you think Rasputin was a magical man or just a liar?
I think Rasputin was a magic man because the time that Alexander was sick, he just entered with a look of wicked, and then he touched his hand in his chest and he was healed.